In a captivating realm where surprises hide at every turn and the unimaginable transforms into a breathtaking spectacle, come along on an amazing adventure as we explore the enchanting realm of the unknown. With the power of photography, we will unravel captivating beauty filled with intriguing wonders. Each photograph will open a gateway to a world beyond understanding, unveiling baffling and mind-boggling discoveries from various corners of the world. Get ready to be astonished and forever enchanted as we showcase 25 baffling photographs and discoveries from around the globe. Number 25. Armero Tragedy. This photo of Amara Sanchez, taken just before she died, is a chilling reminder of the terrible outcome caused by a natural disaster. In 1985, a volcanic eruption led to a catastrophic event that claimed over 23,000 lives. Amara's story is incredibly sad. She was only 13 years old and living in Armero when a landslide destroyed her home, killing her father and aunt. She miraculously survived but was trapped under the wreckage with her legs stuck under a concrete roof and her aunt's lifeless body beneath her. Despite the terrible situation, she stayed positive and even sang to uplift the spirits of the volunteers. She asked for sweets and drinks and agreed to be interviewed. However, as time went on, her condition got worse. She suffered from exposure to the cold and wet conditions and started having hallucinations. She remained trapped for almost 3 days, enduring about 60 hours of unimaginable suffering. Rescue workers tried their best to free her, but it became clear that amputating her legs was the only way to save her life. Since they didn't have the necessary surgical equipment, the doctors made the tough decision to let her die peacefully. The photo was published 6 months after her death and won the prestigious World Press Photo of the Year award in 1985. Number 24. The final picture captured aboard the Eileen Moore Lighthouse. The final picture captured aboard the Eileen Moore Lighthouse is shrouded in secrecy and speculation. Known as the Flannan Isles Lighthouse Incident of 1900, this puzzling event holds a perplexing place in maritime history. Situated off the western coast of Scotland, the lighthouse on Eileen Moor, the largest of the Flannan Isles, was manned by 3 experienced keepers. However, in December 1900, all 3 keepers vanished without a trace, leaving behind an empty lighthouse that brimmed with unanswered questions. During the subsequent investigation, a photograph was discovered, intensifying the enigma. It was the last photo taken at the lighthouse before the keepers disappeared. In the image, one of the keepers, Thomas Marshall, wears a troubled expression, while a storm breeds in the background. Given that the logbook found at the site described severe weather conditions, this photograph was seen as a mysterious foreshadowing of a calamity. Number 23. The anachronistic 1930s beach photograph. Sometimes you can find interesting mysteries in ordinary places. For instance, an old photo from the 1930s shows people having fun at a beach in British Columbia, Canada. In the midst of everyone wearing typical beach clothes from that time, there's one man who stands out. He's dressed in modern clothes like a cool t-shirt, shorts, and a hairstyle more suited to the late 1900 or early 2000, not the 1930s. This strange sight has led some people to think he might be a time traveler. But others who doubt this idea have simpler explanations. They say his t-shirt could actually be a rolled-up sweater, and his shorts could be rolled-up pants, both reasonable choices for a hot day at the beach. They likewise think his hairstyle could be the result of wind or wet hair, and not a deliberate fashion choice from a different time. Even with these reasonable explanations, people still debate and speculate about the photo. Whether the man is a real-time traveler, a fashion-forward person, or just a camera trick, we can't be sure. Number 22. The Piris Map. The Piris Map, named after its creator, the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piris, has puzzled historians and scientists for a long time. This map, drawn in 1513, is a world map that mainly focuses on the coasts of Europe and North Africa, with the Atlantic Ocean at the center, and parts of the Americas and Antarctica included. The mystery lies in its surprisingly accurate depiction of certain parts of the Americas, particularly the coastline of South America. In 1513, Europeans didn't know much about the New World. But this map has detailed features that shouldn't be possible at that time, It's even more interesting because it shows Antarctica without ice, which hasn't happened for millions of years. How did Peary know this? The map was made from different sources, some of which were old and non-existent. Maybe these sources had maps from an ancient civilization with advanced knowledge of mapping. Skeptics say the Antarctica part of the map could be guesses or mistakes. Or maybe they drew South America wrong. Some say the map just shows what sailors believed back then, not necessarily the truth. Number 21. The Nazca Lines. The gigantic drawings etched on the desert floor by the ancient Nazca culture in Peru have captivated people for centuries. When seen from above, these Nazca lines display a captivating array of animal, plant, and geometric designs. It is perplexing to contemplate how and why a civilization that existed almost 2,000 years ago created such enormous artworks that can only be fully appreciated from the sky, an impossible viewpoint for the Nazca people to achieve. Various theories have been proposed to unravel the purpose behind these enigmatic lines. Some suggest they served religious or astronomical functions, potentially acting as a colossal observatory or a map of underground water sources. Others propose that the lines were involved in intricate rituals to summon water. However, these theories fail to fully explain the immense scale and precision of the lines, as well as the symbolism chosen. In addition, they do not clarify how the Nazca managed to maintain the necessary perspective to create such precise depictions on such a grand scale. Number 20. The unidentified flying object in the Madonna. The unexplained often explores a fascinating idea: ancient artworks containing objects that seem out of place. One famous instance is found in a 15th century painting called The Madonna with Saint Giovannino, created by the Italian artist Domenico Ghirlandaio. The painting depicts the Virgin Mary with baby Saint John the Baptist on her left shoulder. However, what captures attention is a peculiar element in the background. In the sky, a strange glowing object is witnessed by a man and his dog. The man shields his eyes, suggesting the object's brightness. Some believe this mysterious object could be an unidentified flying object, seeing its shape, glow, and rays of light. They speculate that it might offer historical evidence of extraterrestrial life. On the other hand, skeptics argue that it symbolizes something divine, like an angel or the Holy Spirit, common in religious art of that era. Another theory proposes that it represents the Star of Bethlehem, or a miraculous celestial sign. Number 19. The 1964 Solway Firth Spaceman photograph. One of the most puzzling pictures in recent times emerged from a peaceful family outing. In 1964, Jim Templeton, a firefighter from Carlisle, England, captured a photo of his daughter playing in a field near Solway, Firth. When the photo was developed, an unexpected figure appeared in the background, a spaceman-like figure. This entity, dressed in white and wearing a helmet or visor, stood with its back to the camera. Templeton insisted that no one else was present when he took the photo, and even Kodak and police photographers found no signs of tampering after examining the film. Skeptics suggest that the spaceman was actually Templeton's wife, accidentally caught in the frame, with her blue dress overexposed and appearing white in the photo. They propose that the helmet could be her hair, and the supposed visor might be the shadow of her hair across her face. Despite these plausible explanations, the photo has been the focus of numerous TV shows and documentaries, sparking speculation about aliens, time travelers, and interdimensional beings. Number 18. The Hook Island Sea Monster. The world of unexplained history is not limited to land alone. The sea also holds its fair share of puzzling secrets. One particular puzzle is the mysterious creature known as the Hook Island Sea Monster, which was captured in a photograph back in 1964. The photo was taken by Robert Lacarec, a Frenchman who was on vacation in Australia with his family. In the picture, we see a massive creature that resembles a large tadpole. It is estimated to be around 70 to 80 feet long and was spotted lurking in the shallow waters of Stonehaven Bay near Hook Island. The image reveals a dark shape beneath the water, clearly showing a head, an eye, and a long, sinuous body disappearing into the depths. There has been much speculation about the identity of this creature. Some believe it could be a surviving prehistoric marine reptile, like a plesiosaur, or an enormous undiscovered species of eel or ray. However, there are others who suggest that it may have been an elaborate hoax, perhaps a plastic sheet strategically arranged to create the illusion of a sea monster. Number 17. The Ubaid Lizardmen statuettes. Archaeology often reveals artifacts that defy our conventional understanding, leading to more questions rather than providing definitive answers. One such enigmatic find is the collection of Ubaid Lizardmen figurines discovered in the ancient Al-Ubad settlement in Iraq. These clay figurines, originating from a time period predating the Sumerian civilization around 4000 to 5000 BC, possess a human-like form but exhibit distinct reptilian features, such as elongated heads, almond-shaped eyes, and scaly skin. Remarkably, some of these miniature sculptures depict the lizardmen involved in everyday activities, like nurturing infants or clutching staffs, potentially symbolizing leadership roles within their society. The Ubaid Lizardman figurines stand as a potent reminder of the perplexing aspects of our history. They consistently challenge our comprehension of ancient cultures, leaving us to ponder our distant forefathers' beliefs, rituals, and artistic expressions. Number 16. The astonishing Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot film. The Patterson Gimlin film is a very famous and talked about piece of evidence when it comes to cryptids. This short video was recorded in 1967 in Northern California by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin, and it supposedly shows Bigfoot, a legendary creature, in real life. In the film, a big hairy being walks through a clear area. However, even after many examinations, people still can't agree on whether the film is real or not. Some people who doubt its authenticity suggest that it could be a person wearing a costume. On the other hand, those who support the film argue that the way the creature moves and its physical features resemble those of an unknown primate rather than a human. This disagreement has led to many debates about the film's credibility. Whether it turns out to be a clever trick or an incredible discovery, the Patterson Gimlin film continues to attract and fascinate people, igniting conversations about the possible existence of mysterious creatures hiding in unexplored parts of our world. Number 15. The Magical Fairy Circles. The magical fairy circles in Namibia's dry grasslands are truly mesmerizing. When viewed from above, these circles appear as circular patches of barren land surrounded by short grass, forming a fascinating pattern reminiscent of a honeycomb. These circles come in different sizes, ranging from a few meters to several tens of meters, and can be found across vast areas of Namibia. Local legends suggest that these circles are the result of divine intervention or the footsteps of gods, but scientists have proposed several explanations using simple words. Some experts believe that termites and plant competition play a role in creating these circles. According to this theory, termites create tunnels and consume vegetation, leading to a competition for resources that results in barren patches. Other researchers mention the possibility of gas seepage or radioactivity causing the formation of these mysterious circles. However, despite these explanations, the true origin of the fairy circles remains uncertain. Scientists continue to engage in lively debates, trying to unravel the secrets behind these intriguing phenomena. Number 14. The Antikythera Mechanism. In the year 1901, a group of detailed drawings was found in a shipwreck close to the Greek island of Antikythera. This old tool, the Antikythera Mechanism, is often called the world's earliest computer that uses physical components. It goes back to around the time of the 1st or 2nd century BC, and it consists of a complicated system of gears and words carved into it. Its incredible understanding of the stars and planets makes it extraordinary. This incredible device had the ability to forecast special events in the sky, like when the moon covers the sun, and it could keep track of how the stars and planets moved. The people of ancient Greece were not thought to have the knowledge or skills to create such an advanced piece of technology. Even though experts have looked at it very carefully, there are still many things about how the mechanism works and what it knows that we only partially understand. The Antikythera Mechanism shows us that there are still things we don't know about the ancient world and the amazing things they were able to do. Number 13. Dinosaur Eggs. A group of workers from China was repairing the roads in downtown Hoyo when they stumbled upon something truly astonishing. While digging deep into the ground, they unearthed a remarkable find: 43 old eggs hidden away like a valuable treasure. The most mind-boggling aspect of this discovery was the age of these eggs, which had been resting undisturbed for an astounding 70 million years. Despite the passage of such an extensive period, the eggs remained surprisingly intact. In fact, 19 of them were completely whole and in excellent condition, appearing as if they had been flawlessly preserved just yesterday. Some of these eggs were enormous, measuring an impressive 13 centimeters across. Scientific researchers who examined these eggs are overwhelmed with curiosity as they endeavor to unravel the mystery of which dinosaur species they belong to. Number 12. The 1959 Dyatlov Pass Incident Photographs. The Dyatlov Pass incident, which occurred in 1959, continues to perplex people today. It involved 9 experienced Russian hikers who tragically lost their lives in the cold and mysterious Ural Mountains. This event has become a fascinating subject in modern history. The hikers' cameras yielded photographs that added to the mystique surrounding the incident. One particular picture displays a blurry figure near the edge of the forest, often referred to as the Yeti photo. An unsettling image taken on their last night shows a mysterious light or orb against the dark sky. Although the incident remains largely unexplained, these weird photographs weave a chilling visual narrative, leading to various theories. Some believe secret military experiments may be involved, while others suggest attacks by local tribes. Some even entertain the possibility of supernatural beings playing a part in this perplexing tale. Number 11. The Voynich Manuscript's Enigmatic Images. The Voynich Manuscript, named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who acquired it in 1912, is a puzzling book from the 15th century. It is filled with mysterious pictures and text written in an unknown language. Even the smartest minds in the world are puzzled by it. The manuscript contains intriguing illustrations of plants, stars, women bathing, and pharmaceutical drawings. However, none of these correspond to anything we know. The plants depicted cannot be identified as any known species on Earth, and the astronomical charts don't match anything recognized by modern astronomers. Many theories have been proposed over the years, suggesting that the manuscript could be a pharmacopoeia, an alchemical text, or a work of speculative fiction. Despite numerous attempts to decode the manuscript, its text and peculiar illustrations remain a complete mystery. Number 10. The alleged 1870s. Billy the Kid. Photographs give us a glimpse of the past, but sometimes their authenticity can puzzle historians and lead to intense debates. A captivating example is a photograph bought in 2010 for just $2 at a memorabilia shop. This photo supposedly captures the notorious outlaw Billy the Kid and his gang, the Regulators, engaging in a casual game of croquet. If genuine, it would be only the second confirmed image of Billy the Kid, skyrocketing its value to millions. However, confirming its authenticity has proven to be a challenge. Facial recognition software suggests a resemblance between the person in the known photograph of Billy the Kid and the figure in the croquet photo. Nevertheless, doubts arise due to other factors. Some historians question the likelihood of an outlaw like Billy the Kid participating in a refined activity like croquet, as it contrasts with their rough lifestyle. Despite the controversy, the photograph has generated significant interest. Number 9. CocaCola Advertisement. Back in 1960, something truly special happened with a Coca-Cola advertisement. The clever minds behind Coca-Cola came up with an ingenious plan to involve the local pigeon population. They scattered grains across the square, and as the hungry pigeons swarmed the area, they unintentionally formed the brand's name in gigantic letters. This kind of unconventional marketing was rare back then, which made it even more extraordinary for the lucky witnesses. The captivating images of this spectacle grabbed the attention of onlookers, drawing them in with its imaginative and fresh approach. It's a true testament to the brilliance of Coca-Cola's marketing team at that time. They took a simple concept and executed it in a completely unexpected way. This resulted in an advertisement that left an indelible impression on everyone who had the fortune of witnessing it. It serves as a timeless example of how the simplest ideas can often be the most powerful when it comes to capturing an audience's attention. Number 8. Black smokestacks. Deep under the sea near the Galapagos Islands, there's a fascinating, mysterious little beehive-shaped structure with a legendary reputation in oceanography. Inside this structure are massive hydrothermal vents, known as black smokers, found for the first time in 1976. These vents release dark plumes of smoke that rise into the water. Some of these smokers reach a towering height of around 200 feet, lurking at depths between 80,200 and 9,800 feet below the ocean's surface. These black smokers have a crucial role in our planet's delicate ecosystem. They transport valuable resources from deep within the Earth to the ocean floor. Think of them as underwater chimneys, spewing smoke as scorching hot water from beneath the Earth's crust meets the cold ocean waters. This incredibly hot water can reach temperatures as high as 752 degrees Fahrenheit. This unique phenomenon creates an extraordinary environment where various marine creatures thrive. Resilient animals like snails, shrimp, and tube worms survive by relying on bacteria that use the minerals in the water from the smoke-filled clouds. Number 7. The bizarre Fresno Nightcrawlers footage. In the world of strange occurrences, few things are as weird as the Fresno Nightcrawlers. These odd beings were first spotted in a video recorded by a camera in Fresno, California, during the late 2000s. The footage displays two short, white-legged creatures strolling across a yard but with no visible bodies or arms. Another creature with a similar appearance was later filmed in Yosemite National Park, making the situation even more intriguing. The way these creatures look and move is unlike anything we've seen before, and it's hard to explain using normal ideas. Many different theories have been suggested, such as the possibility of the video being manipulated, or these beings being from another planet. Some even think they might be part of local legends or entirely unknown creatures. Although there are doubts and not much additional evidence, people who are fascinated by mysterious creatures are still captivated by the video footage of the Fresno Nightcrawlers. Number 6. The anomalous 1911 airship photo. A captivating image appeared in 1911, causing much commotion and speculation among people. The picture depicted a sophisticated airship gracefully suspended above the city of Huntington, West Virginia. What bewildered everyone was the airship's remarkably advanced design, which seemed far ahead of its time. Strangely enough, no records or accounts of this extraordinary invention existed, except for this single photograph. The airship in the picture possessed a streamlined form, boasted numerous propellers, and appeared capable of accommodating a substantial number of passengers. This starkly contrasted with the rudimentary airships and balloons commonly used during the early 20th century. To everyone's astonishment, this image predates the construction of the first Zeppelin-style airship in the United States by several years. Numerous theories have been put forward in an attempt to unravel the mystery behind this perplexing photo. Some individuals believe it was an ingenious creation crafted by an unidentified visionary far ahead of their time. Others suspect it may have been a practical joke or an early instance of manipulated photography. Yet, despite extensive investigations, no evidence of tampering or alteration has been discovered. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. This viral image has sparked intrigue as it showcased a captivating encounter between ancient and modern Indians and extraterrestrial beings. The photograph unveiled a mesmerizing scene where individuals donned traditional Indian garments, mingled effortlessly with aliens in unique attire from another realm. Amidst the gathering, communication transcended language barriers, and a harmonious ambiance prevailed. The image elicited a flurry of theories on social media, with some embracing the possibility of cosmic connections, while others dismissed it as a clever fabrication. We'd love to hear your thoughts about this intriguing image. Number 5. The Nampa Figurine. In 1889, workers were busy digging a well for water in Nampa, Idaho. Little did they know they were about to stumble upon something fascinating. They unearthed a peculiar treasure as they dug deeper and deeper at a depth of around 300 feet below the surface. It was a tiny clay figurine depicting a woman's shape. The figurine, now famously known as the Nampa Figurine, appeared to have been crafted by human hands. What truly perplexed the scientists was the surprising location where this artifact was found. It lay nestled within geological layers estimated to be around 2 million years old. This discovery was puzzling because it predated the believed existence of humans in that particular region. The Nampa Figurine challenged conventional understanding. Opinions on this extraordinary find vary. Some people see it as proof of highly advanced ancient civilizations, or even as evidence of objects that do not belong in that context. However, most scientists in the mainstream community dismiss it as a mere result of drilling, or perhaps a more recent item that was accidentally mixed with older materials through natural processes. Number 4. The mysterious stone spheres of Costa Rica. Deep within the dense rainforests of Costa Rica, hidden amidst the vibrant green foliage, lie the perplexing stone spheres of Dequists. These spherical marvels, ranging in size from tiny centimeters to colossal 2-meter diameters, have captivated scientists and scholars for countless years. The precise method of their creation continues to baffle experts, as ancient civilizations achieved such incredible symmetry and precision in their craftsmanship. These spheres are crafted from an incredibly tough type of rock called granodiorite, showcasing the remarkable skills of the ancient artisans. The purpose behind these enigmatic objects remains shrouded in uncertainty. Numerous theories propose that they were utilized for astronomical or religious practices, while others suggest they served as navigational aids or markers for territorial boundaries. Some even speculate that they might be remnants of a lost civilization or possess origins beyond our planet. To the indigenous people of Costa Rica, these spheres hold immense cultural and historical importance, leading to their prestigious recognition as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Diligent efforts persist in uncovering the origins and meanings behind these intriguing artifacts, yet numerous riddles and queries remain unanswered, awaiting discovery by the curious minds of future generations. Number 3. The Underground City of Turkey. Darren Kuyu's underground marvels amaze visitors with their intricate rooms, including homes, churches, and schools. Discovered in the 1960s, this hidden wonder extends an incredible 18 stories down and could house up to 20,000 people. It operated as a self-contained community with air vents, water wells, kitchens, wineries, stables, and even a school. The purpose of this underground city becomes clear when considering its use as a safe haven during invasions. Enormous stone doors were rolled into place to seal off the city and protect its residents. The size of these doors is breathtaking, showcasing the cleverness and creativity of the ancient people who lived in the area. Although the builders of this underground settlement remain unknown, archaeologists are still exploring the site to uncover its secrets. Each step deeper into this underground complex reveals potential clues about the civilization that once flourished here. Number 2. The 1920s Levitation Photograph. In the olden days, before fancy computer tricks were invented, a photograph from the 1920s caused quite a commotion in society. This photo captured a man seemingly floating in the air, leaving everyone absolutely astonished. The man in question was Colin Evans, a spiritualist who conducted seances in the dark. During these sessions, he would use a flash camera briefly to light up the scene. And that's when the incredible picture was taken. In the photograph, Evans appears to be suspended in mid-air while people around him gaze on with wide-eyed amazement. Some people who doubted its authenticity claimed that the photo was set up, possibly with hidden supports or wires. But those who supported Evans firmly believed that this picture was solid proof of his extraordinary spiritual powers. This levitation photograph of Colin Evans reminds us of how humans have forever been captivated by the supernatural. It shows the lengths people would go to in order to validate such mysterious happenings. Number 1. The Mystery of the Time-Traveling Hipster. In 2010, a fascinating picture emerged from 1941, showing the reopening of South Forks Bridge in Goldbridge, British Columbia. The crowd that gathered for this event was mostly what one would expect for that time period. However, there was one individual who stood out. earning the nickname time-traveling hipster. This person appeared to be wearing modern clothes, such as a t-shirt with a printed logo, a hoodie or sweater, and sunglasses. These items seemed completely out of place in the 1941 setting. Moreover, the man was also seen holding a camera that looked modern, adding to the mystery. Some skeptics have put forth plausible explanations. For instance, the sunglasses could have been available during that era, and the logo on the man's shirt might have belonged to a hockey team like the Montreal Maroons. They even suggest that the camera could have been a Kodak folding pocket model, although it was uncommon. Which of these photographs and discoveries did you find the most intriguing and captivating? Let's have your answers in the comments section below. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.